Hello and welcome to a tactic video for Football Manager 2024. This tactic has been built based on the meta of the game and researched and analysed on more than 50 other tactics that you have been downloading from other sources like FM Scouts. Before we get into the video, I need to prepare myself because this weekend is a big one. Good luck for Three Lions. I wish you all the best and bring it home. Right, I best get changed to suit the occasion. Here's my England top. I've been wanting to do this in a video for a very long time. Let's see if it works. Well, just like magic, here we are. Got our England top on. Come on, you boys. If you've been following our Unknown to Icon series, you would know of our journey. Just to update you on it, because this is how we created this tactic. Well, gave us the push to go out there and do this. Our first season as manager in the Vanarama South, we got promoted. It wasn't using this tactic, by the way. I thought actually created quite a good tactic, but then we struggled. We got 9th, then 14th, and then I needed to change. I started trying to make tweaks to my tactics and then eventually changing formations. And then I had to go use Nap's tactics. They was doing okay, but we got 9th again. And near the end of that season, I was like, right, time is now to build on this. I went away, looked at 50, probably for 50 best tactics possible. Well, where you have been downloading off FM Scout and FM Sort It Out, I think it is. Taking tactics from there, used my analytical skills, because that's what I do in my work, and then took the best bits and created this monster. And this is what we've achieved. In playing the game, I'm going to show you some saves that we've just simulated to show what this can do. So on the screen now, you can see our first season using this tactic, and we was in the Vanarama National League, came top with 96 points, 119 goals, conceded 50, goal difference 69. Then for season after, we become back-to-back champions and we get a record point tally as well, 103 points, 107 goals, only conceding 38 with goal difference 69. And then we go into my current season. We are in for playoffs in League One. I think this is fantastic. I mean, back-to-back champions and we're currently in playoffs. Season's not over. We're 9 points away from top. You just never know. So this is our journey with Hemel Hempstead in our Unknown to Icon. We have become an icon at this club, but we want to go further. I want to see if this tactic can take this team from non-league to the Premier Division and maybe win the Champions League with Hemel Hempstead. That would be amazing. I was playing as Sheffield Wednesday manager in another one, and at the moment, again, we're in playoffs. We're expected to get relegated, but we're in playoffs. But I didn't quite finish the season, so I was like, oh, you know what? I'll simulate it and see where we come. And this is the result. And there we go. We come 15th in the table with a negative goal difference, but still scoring 86 goals. I mean, if you look at this is a very high scoring tactic. It's very attacking, 86. Unfortunately, with the players at Sheffield Wednesday, 91 conceded. But I reckon if you rework a bit in their defence, you could make this a very good team. They was also slow starters, because if we look at this down here, didn't really have a great first half of the season, and then it started to come together. If we look at season preview, they was expected to come 22nd and get relegated. We came 15th, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions above expected. Just going back to my save where I'm Sheffield Wednesday manager and I'm actually playing it. It's not a simulation where I'm doing a bit better. And looking at the simulation where we know that we wasn't doing too well in defence, I actually brought in this player, Rodrigo Chao, a Brazilian defender. He's 30 years old. Pretty good stats, if I'm honest, just to secure our defence a little bit. On a free transfer, he's now worth 8.5 to 10 million, which is amazing. And this is the result. So we're only halfway through the season at the moment, but we've got 45 points. We've got goal difference of plus 28. Only conceded 31, nearly got the best defence in the league. But we got some hard opponents here, and this is something to build on. Even if we came 15th, I'll be happy with that because we was expected to come 22nd. But it just shows you that if you can pick the right players and bring in the right players, do a bit wheeling and dealing in the transfer market, again, you can make this tactic amazing. We wanted to see what it would be like if we did a top team who's expected to win the league, a team expected to come 10th, and a team expected to come 20th. And this is all done in for La Liga, in for Spanish Nation. The biggest unexpected thing happened, and this just shows again how versatile this tactic is. There you go. I haven't edited this. I literally did one simulation. This, as I said, this was so unexpected. I was hoping to see improvements for Las Palmas because they was expected to come bottom. Vigo was expected to come mid-table, and obviously Real Madrid expected to win it. Real Madrid scored 131 goals, only conceded 41. But even Vigo scored 98 goals. Las Palmas expected to come rock bottom, got 79 goals, even plus 35 goal difference. Absolutely cracked it for 3 teams chosen. I just can't believe it. How good is that? The 3 teams I chose came first, second and third. Just quickly looking at the top team, Real Madrid, of how they did in their competition. Obviously, they won for league by a mile shot, 10 points, and for goal differences, just another level. We'll look at their players in a minute and see where these goals came from. In for Champions League, they got knocked out by Man City in the semi-final. Spanish Cup, really disappointing, 4th round. And then Atletico Madrid semi-final. But again, this is a simulation. This is no push from myself. This is a push from the computer, choosing for team, signing no players. So looking at Real Madrid's team of where the goals came from, Rodrigo got 27, Vinicius Jr. got 21, Jude Bellingham got 18, Camavinga got 14, Valverde got 12, Diaz got 12, Rudiger even got 10, Joselu got 10. I mean, you look through it, look at all those goals. I mean, it's spread throughout the whole squad. Assists, again, is quite spread out. Diaz, advanced playmaker, got 18. You would expect that. Even for left back, Mendy, because obviously we're using our left back and right back really high up. Mendy and Carvalho got 10 and Mendy got 17. Modric got 14. Camavinga got 12. Bellingham got 12. It's just some fantastic stuff from these players. It just shows how it's using everywhere on the pitch to get those goals. It wouldn't be a tactic video if we didn't use Man City. Everyone else uses them, so I thought, let's see what we can achieve with them too. And as expected, Man City wins the league. 118 goals, 36 conceded, goal difference of plus 82, 91 points, 10 points ahead of Liverpool. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And as expected, Haaland, 34 goals, but he's not getting your 50 goals because, again, this tactic utilises everyone on the pitch. Alvarez, 23. Bernardo Silva, 20. Grealish even got 20. De Bruyne, 20. Foden, 18. Rodri, 12. Doku, 10. Rico Lewis, 8. Even Kyle Walker got you 7 goals. But look at your fullback from the right side. Kyle Walker, 26 assists. And then in your middle, Kevin De Bruyne, who is kind of your playmaker, 28 assists. Bernardo Silva, 16. Grealish, 15. Rico Lewis, 12. Foden, 12. Nunes, 10. I'm running out of words to use for this tactic. It's not just find one player. It is utilise everything you can. Unlike Real Madrid, unfortunately, they won the league, but Man City won everything, with the exception of the Community Shield. But who cares about the Community Shield when you've won for Premiership, you won for Champions League, you won for Super Cup, you won for FA Cup, you won for Carabao Cup. What more do you need? This tactic is unbelievable. So you're probably thinking, Doopa, just tell us how to make it. Well, let's get on to that now. So I'm going to go through it one by one, and then what we'll do is we'll pick up the team instructions. By the way, I don't use opposition instructions. So turn off your assistant, put it to you, and don't do any opposition instructions. The only times I do is during the match, if it's highlighted by my assistant manager that I need to mark tighter or man mark or tackle harder, I will do that, and it helps. And this is where sometimes that, instead of simulating, can just give you that vital edge to do even better. So Edison, he is a sweeper keeper defense. I mean, you can probably make him support for a Premiership team. Don't forget, this was built in a mindset of underdog, non-league. But as you see, it works well for Man City anyway. So sweeper keeper defense. and his play instructions is nothing. And then on the right wing back, we are in attack, and we have specific instructions of cross more often, sit narrower, tackle harder. And then on the left, we've got wing back attack, cross more often, sit narrower, and tackle harder. And then both of our playing defenders, we've got them on defense, dribble more, tackle harder. And then our two defense midfielders, they're both going to be the same, and they both just have tackle harder. On the right inside forward, he is sitting as attack, sit narrower, tackle harder. And then on the left, it will be the same, attack, sit narrower, tackle harder. And then our cam, attacking midfielder, attack, take more risks, dribble more, move into channels, tackle harder. You can see the theme. Every good tactic in Football Manager tends to have tackle harder. That's a meta. You've got to have that on every single player. Even for advanced forward, as you see, he's attack, tackle harder. A lot of attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on attack. But what gives you your balance is your defense here and your support here. These are supporting. These are just sitting there, picking up loose balls, putting pressure on with that tackle harder, and then just pinging a ball out to the left because they got either Walker or Silva or Lewis or Grealish. So De Bruyne's going to look after these two, Rodri's going to look after these two, and then as they get up to the field, they're going to be looking for Foden and Haaland. Right, let's go on to team instructions. Mentality is attack, and if we go into in possession, we play fairly wide. Approach play is passing to space, focus play down for left, and focus play down for right. Passing directness shorter, tempo higher, and then dribbling, run at defense. In transition, we have counter press and counter, and distribution type, we have roll it out. Out of possession, we play a higher defensive line and our high press line of engagement with our trigger press much more often and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. And there you have it. That's probably going to be our first and last tactic video for FM24, because why would I need any other tactic when this one is fantastic and does exactly what we want it to do, and that is to bring us success in this game. Well, if you've liked this video, you know what you need to do. Hit that like button. And if you'd like to see further content like this and our unknown to icon, and plus we do editor stuff too, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on for the next one.